Okay, moving on to question 10, 10A. So graph shows a monthly budget of $6,000. So this represents $6,000. What fraction of monthly budget is spent on car and food? So we see that car is 15% and food is 25%. So 15 plus 25, because it's percent, we put it over 100. We get 40 over 100, and this would be 2 over 5. How much is car payment each month? The car payment is 15%, so 0.15 times the monthly budget of $6,000. We got $900. How much is the mortgage payment each month? So that's 45% from the circle graph times the monthly budget of $6,000. We got 2,700. How much more is spent each month on food than travel? Food is 25%, travel is 10%, over 100 because it's percent, and then times the budget, which is 6,000. So we should have 0.15 times $6,900. And that's it for question 10. Question 11. What fraction of people have birds? So birds is just 5%. So this is 5 out of 100. If we simplify this, we get 1 over 20. How many times as great is the cat population to the bird population? Cat is 30%, and bird is only 5%. So we divide and we get 6 times greater. If 4 million people have cats, how many have no pets? So we can let total be x. Then I can say that 0.3, that's the amount of people who have cats, times x, equals to 4. So now I can say x equals to 4 over 0.3. X equals 13.3, repeating, million people. How many people have no pets? So no pets is 24%. So now I use 0.24 times 13.3, repeating, million people. We got 3.3. So 3.2 million people have no pets. If 4 million people have cats, how many people have horses? So the same idea, we have 3% of the people who have horses times the total amount of people here is just 13.3, repeating, million. And we get 0.4. Okay, that's it for question 11. Moving on to question 12. What percentage of the course is based on tests? We can see it's 40%. What fraction of the course is based on quizzes? Quizzes is 20%. In fraction, this will be 20 over 100. If we simplify, we get 1 over 5. If a student averaged 70 on quizzes, 100 on homework, 80% on tests, and scores 75% on final exam, what percent did she get in the course? So you have 0.7, 70% on quizzes. Quizzes account for 20%, so times 0.2, plus 100% on homework. So that's 1 times homework is accounted for 10%. And then 80% on tests, so 0.8 for 80%. Tests account for 40%. And finally, 75% on the final exam. Final exam accounted for 30% of the entire grade. And then now we just type that in. we get 0.8785, and that's 78.5%. So that's what the student got in this course. And then D, if student averaged 90% on homework, quizzes, and tests, what must he score on final exam to have a final grade of 86%? So we have 90% on homework, quizzes, and tests. So on the final exam, he is going to score X times the final exam accounted for 30%, so times 0.3. We want to make this equals to 86%, which is 0.86. So 0.9 times 0.7 plus 0.3x equals 0.86. Uh, 0.9 times 0.7 is just 0.63. Divided by 0.3. We get x equals 76.6%. Okay, and that's it for 7.2. So I'll see you in 7.3.